What up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Keezy Reels. Last night, I saw Miles Bridges, and I'm talking about the NBA playing game between the Hornets and the Heat. Miles Bridges faked from the corner, went around his defender, and went to the basket, had a clear layup, passed the layup up to pass to a teammate to shoot a three. At that point, I said to myself, the NBA is wild for this. You pass up a better percentage shot for a more difficult shot. And then I thought to myself, is the 3 point basket helping the NBA elevate or is it watering it down? That's my question for you guys. Back in the day, well, not back in the day, but the 3 point shot was not as popular as it is now. Um, I blame Steph Curry and Trey Young, guys like that have transformed the 3 point shot into a bigger a bigger deal, right? You can see at Davidson how much of a pure shooter that Steph Curry was. Same with Trey Young at Oklahoma. Um, like these are Steph Curry is an anomaly. He's different. He's just in a different stratosphere shooter as almost anybody that we ever seen. We've seen some really, really good sharpshooters. Well, in my lifetime, I have Larry Bird, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, guys like that, right? Um, just pure, just straight shooters. Even if you, I mean, you can call Del Curry, you can call Steph Curry's dad a pure shooter as well. He had one of the quickest releases I ever seen. Um, but after last night, and there's other instances that you could look at this to where you're like, man, like this 3 point shot is crazy. How do you guys think that it's a good change for the NBA? Does it make it more exciting? Does it make it more predictable? And here's what I'll say that there's like I can understand both arguments, but I wanted to talk about um mainly how I feel about it. And I want to know your guys' thoughts as well. I think it's hurting the NBA because actually what it's doing is it's trickling down to the kids, right? Um my son is 11. He imitates what he sees on TV just like his friends does. He step back threes, dribble, scoop back, the James Harden scoop back, now the Tyrese, like all these, everybody's doing it, right? They're making more shots difficult than they have to be. Like just shoot a regular shot. Like you don't have to drive and step back. Like you don't have to do those type of things to create space to take this shot. But this is what they see. And if you go to any AAU, you look at AAU games, you look at neighborhood games, go any of these games, high school, they're all doing the same thing. They are focused on shooting the three. Now, there's like a lost art in medium range, the medium range game. Players like Brandon Ingram, DeMar DeRozan in his prime, Carmelo Anthony, those guys that just had mid, they had mid, the mid range game is good. Now, I'm not saying like Brandon Ingram still has it. Well, DeMar DeRozan is on the backside of his career, but Melo has it as well. But Brandon Miller, he was really good, with mid range, but now he's shooting threes. Like it's like it's almost like you're adding a piece to your game, which is good. I mean, you want everybody to be well rounded, but there's just people in the league that just can shoot, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what about the other skills that they bring? You look at Boston. We were laughing in my group chat maybe like a year ago when we were looking at the stat sheet of Boston's win against I forget who it was, but they took 53 threes. 53. 53 three-point attempts. 53. I know I just said that 3 times, but that is insane. They almost took as many three-point shots as they took. Well, I think they took. I'm trying to think of how many field goals they actually took, but it was more threes than twos. So when it gets to that particular part of the game, I don't know. It's just sometimes you look at the game and it's just like, is this the way it's going to be? A lot of my friends are turned off. They don't want to watch it. Um, they don't think that it's good for the game. I want to know what you got, what you guys think. I think it's more detrimental to the people behind what's going on now, like the kids, because that's what they're learning. They're learning shoot, 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 which is good. That you should learn how to shoot, but you should also learn the medium range game, dribble by your opponent and get to the hole, layups. If you're gonna use it, use your jab, step back. Use it for medium range too to get to the to create that space. But um, there's been plenty of instances where I've seen the 3-point shot hurt a team. You look at the Game 7 um, Western Conference Final again, where the Rockets played the um, the Golden State Warriors, and in that game, Houston, you know, attempted 33 threes and missed. Well, they missed 33 threes. They missed that many shots. I remember watching that game live, and I remember saying to myself, "You got to be kidding me!" Like, there's no timeout. There's no instance where um, what was his name? Forgot the coach's name off the tip of my tongue. Where he said, "Hey, just stop. Just don't shoot threes. Just get a basket." So people fall into the Steph Curry way of shooting and those things like that. It can shoot you right out of a game. I've seen it happen too many times that I can really think about. But let me know your thoughts. Like, I know slowly but surely, they ushered this in, and yes, it's me. That game that I watched last night was really exciting. It was fun to watch. Charlotte pull it out. Charlotte's a pretty exciting team to watch. But even in that game in the regulation, Tyler Hero could probably have gotten by Charlotte center, but he decided to step back, take a three. Uh, it almost went in, but could he have gotten a better shot? Yeah, I think Tyler Hero is that type of player where he could have got any shot that he wanted. Um, but yeah, like, let me know you guys' thoughts. The 3-point shot, is it ruining the NBA or is it elevating the NBA? Only time will tell. Let's see. That's my episode this week, y'all. Peace.